Hey, Amini, back to the tarot reading. If that's not your type of thing, you can scroll on through. I really don't give a shit. I'm just here to spread my light. So, felt a very strong pull from my red hand tarot deck. Got it from Pixel Occult. Like it's a surprise, surprise. It's a deck I kickstarted. So I felt the strong pull to pull for it from this deck this morning. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So that's not good. I don't know who is about it. It doesn't feel like it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it could be collective, but I also could be wrong because it just feels unsure. I don't know if you're gonna see this broken family happen around you, or what. Let's see. Let's get in for more information. Hold on. Here we go. King of Swords, upright. A man with morals, speaks the truth. Strategic. Three of Pentacles. He's taking on this group. There's a King of Swords taking on a group. But this group does not work well together. It's like this group is there's discord among this group. Over a Queen of Wands. Get that's collective energy. Here in Witchy. If you casted any sort of like karmic, like, but this way, if you casted any spells, curses, and or hexes towards people that threw spell work your way, and you justifiably send it back, it's hitting them. I get the Queen of Wands upright. I'm just getting whatever you sent. Like, you justified, like, it was they attacked you first and then you attacked back, is what happens, what I'm getting. That spell work is now starting to take effect with this group that came after you with spell work. Magician! It's just nice to get confirmation like that when. Because sometimes I just genuinely feel like I say things just totally out of left pocket, then spirit comes in and it's like, nope. So yeah, as I said, whatever you justifiably sent back is hitting them, and they are not coping well with it at all. Knight of Wands is making them very reckless and impulsive. Oh, yep, and it's hitting the witches and warlocks that came after you. It's hitting their abundance. Oh my god, they're like because Three Cups to me in reverse is always like whispery gossip bullshit, and they are totally gossiping about it. Oh well, the Queen of Wands is known as the witchiest in the deck, and then we had the fucking magician come out. So whoever collective this is a high-ranking witch, in my opinion, with the Queen of Wands and the magician popping out. Oh, they're trying to resist an ending. Regarding it. Hold on. So I'm gonna go with these cards, and I don't know how. Sometimes it takes me like a minute or two to go through, and I like, okay, you go, well, let me know. Would you prefer if I leave it in when I go through the cards, or would you prefer if I like pause it or like cut it and it just jumps into the information? Because I'm curious to know what you all prefer, okay? So right now I'm gonna pause it to save time and space on my phone. But on YouTube, it would be a different story. I might leave it in. Okay. I'm not really getting anything off of that. Okay, so from the middle pile, I got the Knight of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. What I get is with the... So, there's also Emperor in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles upright. There is a karmic masculine and feminine that are completely paranoid about their deceptive behavior coming out. It's like they want that to stay hidden, but it's coming out with the Hermit in reverse. It's about how they try to interfere with your Nine of Pentacles, because that's what the energy you're sitting in now. And they have, like, they try to come up with a strategy to try and take that away from you. Alright, so this group is completely restless, because, so with the, I got the Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Four of Swords reverse, and the Fool upright. This group is just completely imbalanced over the fact that you have a new beginning. It's like they try to take away this emotional beginning from you, but they couldn't do that. And they have complete anxieties. Some of them might be like, even be physically ill with it. I'm hearing STD in my head. I don't know what type of group this is, but like, STD could be like sexually transmitted disease or a sexually transmitted demon, and I can't pinpoint which one it is. It could be both, honestly, but I don't know why. But that flashed in my head with the Four of Swords in reverse. Don't know why. So that might be for some of you, and obviously not for everyone. And it's like you having this new beginning is like it's like a loss for them, like a public fall from grace. And there's like a King of Pentacles, but I get like with how the cards are. This King of Pentacles is kind of looking at the Six of Swords in reverse, kind of sitting down with like a smug look on their face. Hopefully you can see it. Cat confirmation. It's like he's enjoying watching this fall from grace with this little group. It's like he's definitely enjoying it. There's judgment on a High Priestess in reverse. A dark feminine that is not of the light, has received negative judgment for trying to interfere in like relationships with the collective. I feel like it's an Eight of Swords. It's like they're confined and trapped, watching their losing relationships with the Two of Cups in reverse. Hearing losing connections and relationships. And when they end these relationships, it's going to be a Ten of Swords moment for them. It's because of the Hierophant in reverse. I'm hearing they did unorthodox things. Broke laws. 3D and spiritually. Peer violated an institution. They lose this community that they thought they would have with the Four of Wands in reverse. They're getting nothing but heartbreak. And the collective is shining bright, and that's kind of the part of the heartbreak is you glowing up. This is like an obsessive hater, or like obsessive stalker hater level type of situation that I'm picking up on. Yeah, but you come out the star, and that breaks his karmic feminine's heart, that you come out as the star, and she doesn't. Okay. What else can you tell me about this? What else can you tell me about this situation? Woo! Hello. Cards wanted to fly out. What else can you tell me about the situation? What else can you tell me about this situation? What else can you tell me about this situation? Hello, Daddy. We got Emperor on the board. Okay. It's just Emperor. Death in reverse. We are resisting a change. Why are we resisting a change? We're resisting an ending. We're resisting a transformation. Why are we resisting this? Because because we got the devil at play. Someone is trying to hold back the Emperor. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is what is at stake. The Hermit. We're staying within. We're kind of being a little bit of an introvert, seeking enlightenment, meditating, being peaceful. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The opportunistic gold digger. Greedy. Entitled. She's blocked off. She can't go anywhere. She's stuck. She has to watch you get this Ace of Wands to create a new beginning. Oh. So, her sneaky deceptive behavior of lying, cheating, stealing is basically getting exposed, and she's losing relationships because of it. I'm hearing because the Two of Cups doesn't mean just romantic relationships. To me, it also means just like connections in general. But yeah, she's losing connections, and she's stressed about that. But that's kind of destined to happen against her with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is the bad luck she's been brewing up. It's coming to hit her in the face. Six of Swords, you've sailed on past this. Feels like you let the divine handle your shit, or you feel like you've resolved it with the Five of Wands in reverse. Can you give me more information about the Death and Devil card? Can you give me more information about that? Oh. It's a group of gossipy bitches. This little group. Eight of Cups. Getting he left this group or is leaving this group. Because they're just like a bunch of gossipy little whores. That's what he's just trying to resist. Or they're trying to pull him back in. I think he's trying to walk away. It's like they're saying, oh, if you walk away, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. That's what I get with the Five of Cups. Trying to like convince him if he leaves and like he'll regret it. Wheel of Fortune reverse, but if he stays, it's bad karma. This Queen of Swords, she's this liar. This Queen of Swords is the one who's saying this. Temperance upright, Ace of Swords in reverse, Justice upright, Tower reverse, Ace of Pentacle in reverse, Ten of Swords upright, Hierophant in reverse. So what I'm hearing is this Queen of Swords tried lying on an Earth Angel. All the lies they told, justice is coming around the corner. This, for me, so what I have two justice cards in this deck. The first one, the justice card is that I like is way more intimidating. This one seems more orderly, so this definitely could be like a court system, like an actual justice system, because to me it seems more regal, refined, and more like documentation. Where the other one, I don't feel documentation's more like this is an act of vengeance. So there's that, and it's an inevitable Tower in reverse. Like this is happening. Justice is coming for this Queen of Swords in reverse. It's going to affect our finances people are going to throw her under the bus with the Ten of Swords. People are going to throw this Queen of Swords in reverse under the bus multiple times. Because they're the perpetrators for violating rules, traditions, and institutions. Like, they broke... Mainly, also, they broke a lot... I'm hearing they broke a lot of spiritual laws. I mean, they got my witchy girls out here in reverse, so they definitely threw magic your way. That's coming to bite her in the ass. Let's see if I can get... Let's see if I can give advice for the Emperor. Who knows, maybe he's watching. Alright, let's see. What advice do you recommend for the Emperor to transform? What advice do you have for the Emperor to transform? Knight of Wands. Be courageous. I'm hearing be quick. Five of Pentacles. I heard don't be afraid to make them be penniless. Two of Cups in the bottom in reverse. Interesting. I got Seven of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands upright. I'm hearing call them out on their deceptive behavior. Because this leads towards the Ace of Wands. It's like you have to call them out on their shit. Specifically this Queen of Swords in reverse. Call her out on her shit. But yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, yeah, don't be afraid to make her go penniless. Is what I heard. Damn. So she's tied to the devil energy. What's the devil? Clarify the devil. What's going on with the devil card? Clarify the devil card. Let's get more information. Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, something that affects their wish fulfillment. They're going through a nightmare though right now. Stability. I'm hearing bribe. Eight of Swords in reverse. So I heard bribe. I guess there's these people that are trying to bribe this Emperor. But it's like with the Nine of Cups in reverse, he knows that wouldn't actually make him happy. It would give him stability, but it seems like the investment isn't worth it because the investment card falls under the Devil, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's an investment towards this Queen of Swords in reverse. He knows it's not a good investment. But it's like they want him to invest in him. Or in them. But that's bad karma. And I get with the Eight of Swords, it's like he's releasing, he either is or is trying to currently release himself from this toxic group that he doesn't want to be a part of. Because he knows this group brings nothing but imbalance with the Temperance card in reverse. Hold on, let's see what we don't see. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Hold on. Hold on a minute. So there's a High Priestess in reverse, a King of Wands in reverse, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. These three individuals are, one, they're all karmics. Um, they are completely riddled with anxieties and about you get this Knight of Cups offer. Apparently, you get this offer is going to break their heart, especially this Queen of Cups in reverse. This emotional manipulator. But they can't stop it. Because it's like they're trapped in their own cycles. Where was I with that? Did I say that they're be trapped in their own cycles? So I got the Hang one in reverse. There is a King of Pentacles that wants to try and seize the opportunity with the collective, but Six of Wands in reverse, that's a fail. Because it's like the collective can see through illusion and plans on if this, what is it? Where is it? What was it? This King of Pentacles comes forward to be like rejection because there's no, with the Two of Wands in reverse and Lovers in reverse, there's no future with the relationship going forward. They're just like, there's no solid foundation to build upon, let's put it that way. It's like you tried to see the foundation on which you could build this relationship on, and you realize the foundation is too faulty to build anything on, so you're not worth it. Okay. So, is the King of Cups the Emperor? Okay. So these people who went up against the collective with their sneaky deceptive behavior, it's not going well for them with the Page of Wands reverse. Bad news all around, and they're stuck in a lot of immature conflict regarding specifically the Seven Swords in reverse behavior of being sneaky, deceptive, lying. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They are completely imbalanced. They don't have a balance. Everything in life is chaotic, and they were under some sort of illusion that I don't know what illusion they were under, but that's being ruined. Although with this card, it talks about addictions, specifically in this deck. So these people are turning towards their addictions, and basically they're not healing. They are just trying to juggle a bunch of chaos due to their own actions. Like, this definitely screams, I didn't realize my action had consequences. That's what this feels like, honestly. So they're the illusion, like, oh shit, my actions have consequences, and now I have to live through those consequences. But then there's some people who were like this, are indulging in their addictions. Mainly drug addictions. And in this deck, when it talks about Seven of Cups in reverse, it talks about being drawn over a long period of time. So these people will be indulging in their addictions because that's, for some people, that's how they cope. They cope with drugs and stuff. So these people are going to be coping for a long time, let's put it that way. And there's the King of Cups, who's just, what I get with this, look how, if you look at his face, how he's kind of like just sitting there looking kind of smug like he's watching it unfold. That's what I get. This King of Cups, I feel like, is watching all this unfold. This is the Emperor. He's watching this all unfold. And it's just like he's observing. And he's got a smug look on his face. He's not bragging about it, but he's definitely, like, he low-key has his popcorn. This is an interesting reading. Okay. What is the final takeaway the collective needs to know regarding this reading? What is the final takeaway the collective needs to know regarding this reading? What is the final takeaway the collective needs to know regarding this reading? What's the final takeaway regarding this reading? I might not get anything. Oh. Strength in reverse. Okay, let's get... What are the chances of that? Two strength cards in reverse. Two... Can you see it? Strength in reverse. What are the fucking chances of that shit? This King of Swords is the King of Swords the Emperor. Okay, so this is one masculine. He just comes. He comes in as the Emperor, the Divine Masculine. All right, so Divine Masculine is insecure about coming forward. This group that is fighting amongst themselves is also insecure about coming forward to the Queen of Wands. People are very insecure and intimidated. They're intimidated. Or was Ace of Pentacle. Injustice at the bottom of the deck. See, this is my other Justice card. See, she's vengeful. This is the one that I like the most, where she's like fucking looking like a badass. That's more like get your hands dirty kind of type of justice. It's weird. I feel like people are somewhat low-key scared to take this opportunity with you. But they see it as a big opportunity that could be abundant. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacle. Some secrets are going to come out with the Moon in reverse under Justice. Cycle is not ending. It is in progress. We're going through it. Or this vengeful plan's not going through. Oops. Whoa. So, Justice is having some secrets be exposed or illusions broken over you, and I'm hearing others. There's a cycle's not closed, but a plan has failed. There was some sort of vengeful plan this King of Cups in reverse was making, but that's not gonna happen. But in feeling that the world in reverse, that's not going through. It's a failed plan, and there's a tower that's gonna fall on this King of Cups because of that. Because it's happening because due to his own manipulation, and I'm hearing spell work backfiring. So the tower's gonna fall on him, and that's inevitable. When it goes through this tower, you're gonna have your back towards him. Because it seems like this King of Cups, well, he's in reverse, emotional manipulator. It's like he's just gonna use and abuse you with the relationship, so you chose not to be in a relationship with him. Meanwhile, this King of Cups, it seems like this tower is gonna make him, it looks like, repeat a cycle again. I'm hearing that again. He's repeating a cycle to hang one. He needs to see stuff from a different perspective because it seems like he's going to be repeating a cycle soon. and it will definitely affect his Ten of Pentacles if it hasn't already. So that's what I get with that. But not to worry because you get a Ace of Wands beginning. Okay. But yeah, it's funny. What's the final takeaway? You intimidate people. Strength in reverse. You intimidate people. We can take it as a badge and honor, I guess, really. What else? Not sure how else you can take it. Alright, so the final takeaway. What's the final outcome regarding the situation? Juggle, juggle. Six of Wands, get a victory. Okay. Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands, King of Cups in reverse. You're gonna have a victory over this King of Cups, because you know how to juggle your responsibilities and your finances. I also get this King of Swords is currently trying to juggle his priorities and responsibilities. But Six of Wands, I'm getting a victory over this King of Cups and also this group that came after you. Getting a victory. Yeah, you're not giving your Ace of Pentacles to this King of Cups. Keeping it to yourself. You're gonna take an opportunity with the Knight of Pentacles, but you're gonna hang one energy. Just kind of, it's like a waiting period. I've talked about this a couple other readings. You're kind of just pocketing in the corner until shit gets aligned up with you, because it seems like there are moving pieces all around that are currently in the process of moving to get towards your vibration, your level. But you just kind of have to play the waiting game. Wait for those puzzle pieces to fall into their rightful place. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. You're gonna give your offer to the Knight of Pentacles, but you have to wait for it to come to you. Kind of stuck in stagnation, and that's unfortunate. I don't like being stuck in stagnation either, honestly. Okay, so that's the reading. What's the recap? There's a King of Swords. So it's like the King of Swords and Queen of Swords came at this group in two different ways. Although I did see what you don't see is the Queen of Wands is known as the witchiest one in the deck, and it seems like if there's any spell work, curses, or hexes, the collective who is on the witchy side cast it on this group, which you justifiably were able to do. So not because they didn't like it's because they started shit with you first, so you just kind of sent back a couple, spells their way. And it seems like some of those spells, either some of them or all of them. Oh, how many? How much? I'm hearing like 25% of your spell hit. It feels like more will continue to hit, but it feels like this is a slow burn type of thing. That's what it seems like. That doesn't feel like it's an all at once type of thing. It definitely feels like a slow burn, but right now it seems like 25% of your spell work hit them. There's an emperor it's like there are people that are definitely casting spell work on this emperor with a devil upright, because it seems like he's trying to walk away from this group, but these people are trying to make him rein back in. They don't want him to transform. They're trying to make him not transform into the Emperor, but it seems like he's already in his Emperor energy. It feels like he's fighting to maintain that energy. And this devil, this group, they're trying to start some rumors and shit. That I'm leaving, and it's like they're saying, if you leave us, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. But it seems like if he stays, he's gonna fucking regret it, and he's gonna get some bad karma if he stays. So, and they asked what advice to give the Emperor, and Spirit was like, don't be afraid to make this Queen of Swords in particular go penniless, with the Five of Pentacles upright, Knight of Wands. So don't yeah, it's like it seems like to have a passion to have someone go penniless must have done some really shady shit. But even Spirit is like saying, is like kind of giving the green light to be like, yeah, don't afraid to make her go penniless. Don't make her afraid to go homeless. Don't be afraid of that. That's intense. Because I asked the devil energy what they want, and basically this devil energy was kind of trying to bribe this emperor, but it seems like this emperor cannot be bribed. That because it seems like he knows they won't give him actual happiness, the like maternal material happiness. That's what what is it, maternal material happiness. He just knows it wouldn't be fulfilling if he took this bribe. Basically, could offer stability, but it would have been an investment in this Queen of Swords, and she is toxic, and he didn't want to invest in toxic. They got the strength card in reverse twice, next back to back to each other. The chances of that are wild. And regarding this King of Swords and this group that worked against you, they both find you very intimidating. So like it's interesting because the two cards are drawn differently. So let me just explain this. So the King of Swords finds you intimidating, but like in this art card, it's the lion and the woman are like compassionate with each other, like they're like together, like balances their inner strength. But so he finds intimidating that way, but also compassionate. Meanwhile, this group, this is the other strength card, and the lion seems like it's ready to attack at the command of this woman. It seems like she has this lion under control and is able to summon it to come out at any time. That's how the group feels about you. That's in that level of intimidation from you to them. So I find that very interesting. Well, that's what that's like. There's an Ace of Pentacles for the Queen of Wands / the collective. This King of Swords is juggling some stuff right now. What's he juggling? What is he juggling? Can you to clarify Two of Pentacles? What is he juggling? What is he juggling? He's juggling an Ace of Wands. Juggling a Passion Hermit. Oh, he's delaying his beginning. With the Hermit. Trying to seek enlightenment. Does not have a good plan. Oh, because he's selling for some conflict. Oh. He's currently resting from sort of plan that didn't go the way he thought it would go. He's resting from that. It's like he's taking a break. It's like Dominion, is it some other comfort zone? It's like he didn't step out of his comfort zone. Or he's holding back on stepping out of his comfort zone. That's a Four of Wands in reverse. He canceled something. He canceled some sort of bad plan. He realized there's a bad plan in hermit mode, so he's not going through with that plan. Something on those lines. Whatever it is, he's delaying his own beginning with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify this King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, thought my thing wasn't recording there for a minute. Okay, this King and Queen of Cups want to interfere with your Nine of Pentacles. They see you resting and recovering, but they still want to interfere with your Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. And this Queen of Cups is part of this little group that is like whispering about like, are you sure you want to leave us? You can't leave us. Well, like, yeah. This King of Cups mainly wants this Ace of Pentacle from the collective. Because collective is literally one pentacle away from having the Ten of Pentacles. And they know if they have this opportunity, they can get a Ten of Pentacles with the collective. So it's, of course, all about money. Alright, I kind of went a little deeper than I planned to. Okay. Well, what is the main takeaway of this? Main takeaway is right now, collective, you're coming off as intimidating as all hell. Compassionately intimidating to the King of Swords. Very incredibly intimidating to this group. Your spell work has hit them, and it's like a 25% hit. I feel like it might be a little slow burn, but definitely if you send spell work, it hit recently. Emperor is fighting some demons. I think he's working his way towards you. Just gonna take some time. It feels like he's gonna give you this opportunity, this Emperor, with the Four of Cups in reverse. I can't see it. It's off. Four of Cups in reverse. This Empress will be jealous by that. You're not worried about her at all, though. Because you know her work is being exposed by the divine. She's getting imbalanced. She's getting known for sneaky, deceptive behavior. Okay. I'm sorry, this reading was all over the place. I hope that you guys were able to follow. But this is a collective reading, but yeah. Okay. Take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. I love you. Bye.